you've ever listened to a salsa band, or heard another type of music with a Latin influence, it's likely you've heard the sound of timbales. These are steel or brass-shelled drums with one head on top, but open on bottom. And they're often supplemented with a cowbell or a woodblock, other types of percussion instruments. While I'm by no means an expert on the timbales, I have picked up a couple things that I'd like to share with you. Unlike many conventional drums that are meant to be played near the center, the timbales are much more likely to be played near the edge of the head of the drum. You get a rim shot sound. There it is. You catch the rim and the head at the same time. The drums are usually tuned low to high from left to right, and you use as many double strokes as you will singles. Here's a double stroke lick that fits really well with a reggae groove. Simple flams and drags are your best friends. So obviously we use a lot of rim shots, but it might surprise you to find out that rudiments are going to come in really handy on the timbales as well, okay? Any double strokes, any paradiddles that you have in your bag are really going to come in handy. For example, think about the paradiddle diddle that we hit a while back. Right, left, right, left, yeah? Could be cool on its own. We use a lot of double strokes on the timbales, right? But think about the alteration on the paradiddle diddle, something we call the 6-stroke roll, right? Right, left, right, left. It's just kind of taking that paradiddle diddle and shoving it over one space, if you will. So it comes out like this. Okay, 7 strokes altogether. Now, let's put those last 2 hits on the rim. Make them rim shots. Get a couple drags in there, work on those right-hand drags. Now you're getting around the kit. If you recall the 2-3 clave that I taught in a lesson a couple months ago, it sounds like this, okay? It's going... It's 2 hits together and then 3 hits in a pattern. So it starts on, if you want to call it a 2-measure pattern, it's going to start on the 2nd beat. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay? Here's the half note against it. See how that fits in? So that's the clave, but then the opposite pattern of that, I would usually play my clave with the left hand, okay? And I'm also gonna play another pattern called the cascara, okay? Cascara literally means shell, as in shell of the drum, all right? And it's meant to be played, you guessed it, on the shell of the drum over here. So can you see this? So I do this. Bring this in a little bit. So I go 1, 2, 3. Say that was in the middle of a salsa band. There's a lot of instruments going on. There's a lot going on all at once. So that shell is really going to cut through. It's going to really create a nice solid rhythm, a nice subdivision, right, of 8th notes or 16th notes.
Oftentimes, the shell, cowbell, and woodblock will be used to set up a groove, and then the player can bust out with fills in appropriate times, not unlike a drum kit.
So set that groove up, take your moments to find a little break on the timbales. That's mostly what it's about, is just finding these little moments to kind of explode. It's a hugely dynamic instrument. It can get crazy loud even without microphones. It kind of has a lot of energy and really explodes out of the band if you do it in the right moments. If you just shred the whole time, people will just get sick of it and you'll probably get fired from the gig. So choose your spots, take your moment, make it count. That's Timbales.